sound effects will play though.
Yeah.
Six reset.
Yeah, let's just. Why does it do that? Like, they didn't fix the game or something. It's not actually 6-6.
Let's just let this start.
Oh.
I don't know. Random bug. Feature.
It's a feature. It's always a feature.
Okay, so this is just round 1, so they can unlock.
Yes, I like how they're all in the chat to confirm who killed who.
Jeez.
I'm very scared about what's going on. I feel like
Like a murder.
definitely feels like a murder mystery.
No, we used to do that in Rainbow Six Siege. We would do like murder mystery where like we all have to be the recruit.
They did it.
Revolver, and you have to solve who the murderer is, and you have a sheriff. It's fucking fun.
Let's see if the game's for real now.
Yeah.
Not for play.
Not for play.
Do you think that ARCANINE's gonna just sweep it out? 2-0.
Sure.
Is it Arcanine or Arcanine?
Arcanine. Arcanine sounds.
He's a dog.
Arcanine. You did the arc before the king.
Ooh, what's going on there?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was so bored that now I'm only paying attention. Oh, pushed on the C site. Nathan gets one, and there's 2v4. One's on long, but the bomb is not planted and is stranded on the C site, and they really don't have to do too much to win this round. Javi with a classic in mid, looking into garage. Doesn't see it. About to get peeked though. Soba shuts him down. Sopa's playing Sopa. Oh, is he gonna try to box bang him? Nope. Nathan just cleans it up. Quick 2-0 start.
Simple and easy.
Someone say simple and clean.
Oh my god.
What's the simple and clean?
You don't play Kingdom Hearts, you don't know, Jesse.
No, he knows what simple and clean is. Or at least I hope he does.
Is
Do you know the song
is it
Simple
a
and
song?
Clean by who thought that? Yeah.
The only musical part I remember from Kingdom Hearts is when you're doing the Little Mermaid world, and it's really fucking horrible.
Alright.
Don't remember where it was horrible.
And it looks like Nathan is gonna have to contest with some people. Oh, gets dazed. Can they overrun him? Oh, he actually unpeaks fully while dazed. He doesn't get one. I think he should run now.
They have a healer.
Gunner gets one though. It's two hands who tried to take Nathan's place and actually dies for it. But Nathan gets a full heal, and they've accessed the B site. Walled off BC connector, and this is a free bomb plant. What's he gonna plant for? Ryan plants for mid. Orox goes down. Oh, Ryan dies on the plant, and they buy a lot of time. Sopa buying a lot of time for his team to actually get a full rotate. And Nathan with the aggressive play. Maybe should have even used the satchel on the wall.
That's what I like.
Oh, he gets two. He sees two. One's back sight, and one's planning away from him. But the squad rolling up from mid. Michael gets one. Sopa gets the other, and it's a 2v1. Back sight, and it's over. Nathan shuts down Mandy, and even though it was a little panicky in the middle, they were able to come back on a B site. And a big part of that was Sopa shutting it down from mid, killing Ryan probably like only under a second or so before Ryan could actually finish planting the bomb.
How long does it take to plant the bomb?
4 seconds, I think.
Yes, you held 4.
Is there not a better place to plant in that middle spot that isn't exposed?
You can plant for, like, you can plant around the middle thing, right? So you can plant for long, you can plant for BC connector, AB connector, or you can plant for backside.
I am blunt.
He thought honestly that his B mid was clear, and it was not clear. So, oh, 2 hands gets a hit, and whoever, it's a Sage though. She just heals herself back up, and actually 2 hands takes a big chunk out of it too. So Gunner and 2 hands trading damage on each other, but Sage is Sage. Does Sage things. 2 hands gets a heal from his teammate, and now everybody's back up to full. And it's an even playing field with a 3-0 lead. Soap trying to pinch in from them, but if he's not careful, he might actually run into people rotating back into him. Oh, and it looks like he will. He gets 1! Can't get the second. And Daniel is going to use that opening and try to go A. They res Tony Stark because Gunner had so many kills already. And here we go. 5-man shove on A. And who's the only man remaining? Who can shut this down? It's Tim. Gets 1 through the smoke with his detection. Gets 2? No, he can't. And he was a little antsy there. If he had taken his time, he might have gotten that. And 2 hands with the Marshal. Oh, this is actually an operator. He gets walled off. And he's going to have to save this operator. It's too expensive to try to take a site back with this thing.
They have these like keychains.
Oh, the buddies?
Is that what they're called?
Yes, they're called
You
buddies.
get them by playing the game a certain amount, right? That one
Yep.
specifically?
Mm. It reminds me of those old like Japanese style little hanger tag things they used to do. Phones even have those anymore?
What it reminds me of is Rainbow Six Siege has them.
Oh, I didn't know. Is that a thing in real guns? I don't even know.
No, I don't think you would want that on there, unless you're. For tactical stuff, no. For personal, just whatever. Sure, I guess.
I mean, I guess if you accessorize your guns.
But like, think
I mean,
about it this way: if you have a jingling thing on you and you're trying to sneak around, do you really want that on there? Because that's metal. It's gonna cling and clang as you move.
Like no one can see that. Like what's I don't really get the point of it.
It's for you.
Point of what?
The buddy?
What's the buddy?
The little keychain thing.
All right. And here, 2 hands. Again, long with an op. Gets 1.
Nice
Good thing he
job,
saved it. And are they going to dry peek him again? It looks like it's a no, but he actually sees the spike with that. Misses the shot. And he's re-peeking the same angle, and this is how you can tell someone is not a CS player. That angle did not need to be re-peeked. He got the pick, and he should reposition himself. He's Jet, too. He can really easily jump across. But instead he goes down and makes this a much harder round. They would have had site access this easily. Oh, Michael gets 1, though. Gets traded. And the smoke screen is still up.
Revealing area.
The Sova Dart should help. Oh. Michael in the smoke gets another one on the reload.
Dan?
Alright, Dan, yeah. And Dan's looking for the ace here to close it out. Gets the ace. And that's it. Every time you see a smoke, Dan's in it somewhere, or outside of it, or on the edge of it. Who knows? And honestly speaking, like, that's another moment where you just see inexperience. Like, a player with an op there, after he gets the first pick, he shouldn't be re-peeking that corner. He should reposition or hold the second pick and try to get it, but he just kept dry peeking over and over, and like, players are going to be aware of that. In this game, it's hard to aggressively op. He needed to use that pick and run with it, and instead, he gets really greedy and throws the round away.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Mandy with the ult out, straight into garage. Gets the clone traded, but she finds out that somebody is sitting in the corner with a judge, actually. And they're creeping up into B site. Don't know which button is who. Daniel actually goes down to 2 hands. And 2 hands gets some space. Ults misses every knife.
Oh,
No, he didn't miss the knife. That was a delayed. No, it was a delayed kill notification. Michael gets 1. I don't know which button Michael is. Fuck me. Or is he dead now? Oh, he's dead, so I can't even switch him. God damn it. The system sucks.
I don't understand why they swapped the numbers too.
Oh, Nathan picking up the Vandal gets peeked by Gunner and destroyed, and Gunner has access to C site now. And again, it's going to be difficult for this team to be able to raid this site. The shorty's out. Sopa gets a kill with a classic though in mid, and that's encouraging.
For it, alright.
Oh, Oryx can't hit Gunner. He only tags him for a tiny bit of damage. And this could just be the round. Oh, Sopa gets 1. Gets traded, and now 2 hands. Oh, wait, but 2 hands can stick. He broke the wall himself though. He's got to know he's coming. He's got to fast peek him, and honestly, that's more inexperience. He had to know he went garage there, and he slow peeked it, whipped his gun around, and like in those scenarios, you got to be calm and collected. And take your peeks, make them decisive.
You gotta channel that anime character that doesn't open their eyes when they shoot somebody. You know what I mean?
But I think that round was actually really winnable. He had a smoke left. He had a like pretty good inkling of where that guy was coming from.
I would love to hear commentary on the use of utility in this game versus CS:GO.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's important. I don't know. It's pretty important to CS:GO though. So. Oh, and Soba dies to the poison. Aurochs full flashed. And he's already played this position once. Sweeps down, gets Ryan with the stinger actually. He picks up his Phantom. That's pretty big. And with the Cypher, they actually get to see everybody here. And they see that they're all stacked up. The delayed headshot notification is really annoying.
Yeah,
Okay.
holy shit.
They're actually just sitting here and bottled in by Tim, who actually has a corner. Oh, the res. It's a 4v3. And these reses have come in big so far in this map. And 2 hands pushing, but they sniff it out. And they're looking back towards the A site where Tim is in a corner. And he's gonna have to make a big play here. And he's probably gonna get this corner checked. He's flashed. If he doesn't move, oh, he gets the kill on Mandy. No! Okay, he gets it.
Still gets it.
And more. Oh, and that was huge. That could be the round winner. That's the round winner. There's no way. He just needs to live. He's got 2 seconds. He's got to hide for 1 more. And that's the round. And that was insane. And he still doesn't die. He jukes him. Okay. He gets taken down eventually, but that was huge.
That was big.
After the round ends, do they still technically get that kill?
Yes.
Yeah. Took away the
I think
gun.
you might want to restart the stream. It's getting all poppy. Crack
Okay.
thing. Is that a Discord thing with this game?
And here comes another A shove. They sense that Sopa and Tim are the ones playing A. Oh, Sopa looking for some kills in short. And aims the wrong direction because they actually backed out of short right after those arrows went through. And the poke damage that was there is getting healed. It might get healed up anyway on the breach. And now they exploit other sections of this map. Gunner looking for a pick and garage. 2 hands actually takes out Daniel though. And Gunner might not see this person to the right if he goes into garage, but he won't. He'll go to B. And take the aim battle and win it against 2 hands. Who doesn't reposition after the kill, and that's another sign of inexperience.
revealing area.
And it's gonna be Nathan versus Gunner here at garage doors. Gunner hasn't peeked him yet. Nathan looking to maybe make an aggressive play. He'll run right into him. Oh! And he wins the peek! Gunner actually doesn't even land a single bullet, and now Nathan has full garage control. Their mid player, though, it's Sopa, and a lot of pressure is on him. And he cleans up the first. Nathan cleans up the second, and there's only one left. Ryan outside of garage. He popped off on this map in the series preceding this, and it doesn't look like he's had that hard of a start in this game, however. He'll need to step up if they want to have a good chance to bring it home to a 2-0. Oh, he's going to get pinged by the dart. He's going to run, and Nathan's going to shoot him in the back.
Oh. Call it as you see him.
Economies are looking pretty strong for Cloyster and pretty weak for ARCANINE. ARCANINE is going to either have to force buy or eco here. Manny decides to buy a Bulldog, and it looks like they're going to go heavy Bulldogs, heavy Spectres, and get an eco buy so they can full buy next round. Oh, Javi with the full buy down, though, and that's going to fuck their economy up a little unless Gunner and Real Tony Stark have enough to buy next round for 2 people. Nathan gets full flash, and they're coming in the garage, and he doesn't get a single one.
Mandy gets Nathan.
You mean Michael? Yeah. And then they've taken over the seaside, and the seaside is really hard to retake here if they plant for long. Oh, one garage, and he gets 2 with 1 spray in garage. 3. And honestly, Nathan with so much utility there should have stood a better chance in garage. Once he heard the footsteps, I think if I were him, I would have just naded out into the garage, like thrown out fucking Boomba and then peeked on it. Distract them a bit and don't just take the aggressive peek with your gun. And I think that he didn't do that, just lost the peek, didn't get any chip really down, and then it was just hard for them from that point on. They lost garage control, and then Michael got pinched. Oh, 2 hands against 1 in mid. Gunner spraying through the doors. Sopa on the flank, though. Sopa might run into a bunch of players here. He's been here in this position before, though, and he hears them. And it's gonna spawn a rotate. Oh, and he gets peeked. Daniel checks his corners.
Oh.
Oh, he misses the box, and that's gonna cost him.
Welcome to my world.
This is pretty much an impossible round at this point. Michael and Nathan definitely have to save here. Michael might run into one here on this exit frag. Wow, whiffs the whole spray. And we've been seeing a lot of that whiffing today from pretty much everybody on Cloyster. We need Michael to step up here if they want to have a good shot at winning this. getting a lot of weird little lag here. Hello?
Yeah, the audio.
Okay. Alright, I don't know why I lagged out so weird. Oh, they're actually taking over this round though. CLOYSTER.
No charges left.
Oh, he hops over it. Aggressive. And even though they have site access, it's a 2v4.
Wall raised.
Short is walled off. Oh, Gunner gets one on Michael. Two Hands comes out and kills Gunner too. And Two Hand wins them the round.
I'm glad we have not seen somebody die from dropping from heaven.
Yes, this should do.
Alright.
Nowhere to run!
That's a Sova ult. Two Hands dodges it out. Oh, Daniel gets the first on Michael. He tries to swing peek and doesn't get it. And it's gonna be down. Oh, and he gets Nathan too. Oh, Jet bops himself in the head.
But he made it be crowded.
Oh, gets killed from garage. And dry peeking this op is not gonna work out for them. Orox misses the shot, hits the second one, but can't finish it. And that's the half, and it's 6-6. But 6-6 on Haven isn't too bad for Nathan's team. They are a pretty attacking heavy team. If they win the pistol, it'll actually be pretty convincing, and they'll have a pretty good shot to like snowball this game open. Oh, pushing in mid, and Ryan goes down, and they're overrun. Sopa gets one too, and unless Hobby can make miracles happen, this is definitely the round. Funneling both through garage, and this is not gonna work out well for them. But he sniffs one, might be in the corner, and Gunner is probably gonna get this pick at least. Oh, Nathan swings out and just jiggle peeks him, but he gets double dinked, and Gunner gets to heal himself. And now they'll go one through garage, one through the entrance, and nobody seems to be able to hit this man because he keeps run peeking like this. And they're run peeking straight into his gun, and honestly, this is a lack of discipline. Like, why are they even peeking them? Hitting his arm and kills Mandy in the end. But that was a lot messier than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Players need to be calm and collected, and not just like when Two Hands is running out there in the opening, spraying with a frenzy, trying to get lucky, and Gunner just stands there and is like, okay, I'm going to shoot you in the face now. Like, that's the expected outcome, and you have to be smarter than that. You have to understand, like, hey, I don't need to do any of this. Like we talked about how defensive sided this like map is, and like blah blah about everything in Valorant, but honestly speaking, like,
I will find
a big part of Valorant is just being smart and controlled and not doing weird stuff. Like, you can jerk it on defense and get away with it. You can jerk it in that situation and get away with it, so why don't you? Oh, running straight through garage. Michael gets a pick that I missed, but they're actually pivoting and going B instead. And this team, oh, is gonna pivot back to C. Get one who doesn't see it coming. Get two. And as a plan on B, they just overwhelm garage thinking, hey, there's probably somebody there. Oh, one in window, down by Michael, and there's only one person left. It's Mandy. The girl with the gun. Can she make this happen? Gets a small tag on Nathan, but it's not enough, and she's gonna run. Play for exits. And they're chasing her out. And finally get her. Don't know if it was the smartest chase. Could have lost a gun to her, and she could have grabbed one, and she didn't really have much to save, but they got her in the end. Coming to this next round,
Okay,
are they gonna
mid
switch anything
round,
up on
if you're
mid?
Stinger, do you buy a different gun?
I would in a lot of scenarios, but this is kind of a free round for them since their economy is so strong. So they're just gonna play quick and fast here and try to close the distance on the rifles. They didn't really change up any of their game plan though. They're playing the same people in the same spots. Ryan with a nice daze, but can't get anybody, but also doesn't die. And this was a pretty good play. Oh, they don't see him in the corner. He's gonna let them pass. What a patient play, and it works out for them. He could have gotten more, but Daniel's not going down yet, even though he's slowed. And somehow he doesn't die.
How are they not killing?
And honestly, that's just a round they shouldn't have lost. Like, they were able to get on site. They couldn't kill Daniel off the pin down, and they just ran past Ryan without checking any corners, even though the flash came from that corner. And that's a little disappointing because you kind of knew where he was. He couldn't have gone too far. They all checked the same angle. Nobody checked left. And it's just a round where there's a little bit too much chaos and a little bit too little discipline.
I feel like if he just waited a little bit longer until that smoke cleared up and just like slowed into it.
Yeah, he might have gotten even more. Ryan with another day's attempt. Gets one, gets traded. And Daniel here is going to rotate over. Try to see if he can get something sneaky going on here.
Poison orb emitting.
Trying to get the one-way smoke so you can see his feet. Doesn't get anybody. They go into garage though. Don't see him. Oh, he's close now though. But they still don't see him. And it's a little too late. Soba gets shot even though he didn't need to take his knife out and run. He could have just kept holding that. And again, impatience, not enough discipline. Like, players don't need to be doing that.
My ult's ready.
But Michael and Nathan just frag out, dry peek them, and now they have the sight. Daniel goes down to Nathan, and now it's this gunner, walled off, slowed off, and they know where he is. And this is so difficult here. Gunner goes to spawn, and they hear him, surely. And they've rotated a ton of people over, and they're just looking at spawn now. And he's gonna go for the play. What can he do? Players are smart, they shouldn't be peeking him at all. Whoever's playing backside just got slowed, but the peek comes in late, gets him. And that was much more controlled, and honestly you can tell who has experience in this game and who doesn't. Michael just does not need to peek, so doesn't peek. He doesn't take it. He says, okay, like, I'm gonna wait for you to get on site, come and get me. Nathan crossfired it, and honestly there was no chance for Gunner there, and if only everybody on this team played in that manner in every round, we would have a closer match here. I mean, they're still looking like pretty good for this match. I mean, they might take the map anyway, but this map could have been a lot cleaner if players were a little bit more disciplined. They've been a little bit antsy. Might be the nerves. It just might be like new scenarios for them, but there have been multiple instances where like calm play would win them these games. Oh, Gunner gets one. Gunner gets traded, but Manny gets another back. And the A push is stalled. Orox can't come out of short and kill one. And now Nathan on mid doesn't have Spike though. And has to rotate behind them to try to get a kill. And they'll be set up and ready. They have to expect a rotate like this coming in. But let's see if Nathan can make miracles happen. He's going to avoid that and just peek up heaven. And if he peeks up heaven, he might actually catch this one player on site. Whoever it might be. Gets one. Does he know one's under him though? He doesn't. But he's got to expect it. He does! Wins the peak! Oh, and the miracles might happen. But he can't get it and they crossfire him.
Oh, that was close. That was pretty good.
That was close and a good attempt.
Come.
Off your feet!
Oh. He rushes. And nobody's dead yet. Gunner with the slows coming out. Daniel gets 2, gets traded, and it's a 3v3. A 3v2, and it's Gunner and Mandy left alive. Mandy coming on the flank. Gunner sitting in garage. Walls off garage. Just to get the res down, and it's a 3v3 again. And they're hesitant to plant on B, interestingly enough. Sopa has the bomb and has refused to plant it, which is buying Mandy time to get into window and kill Michael, and that's another huge mistake. They had control and they gave it up. And the economy's hurting for Cloyster now. They're forced down to stingers and ghosts. And it's been a back and forth half, but they need to string together something here. And the answer here for them might be a full shove. Looking for C-long full shove. But someone is here to lock it down. The ping gets no one. Dashes on site, gets stuck in the box. He actually gets 2 there. Doesn't get the 3rd. But they have side access, and Michael swing peeks Ryan to try to kill him, and it doesn't work out. And now it's 2v4.
Exactly where you are.
They get ciphered out, and Tim knows there's 2 coming from this side. It chooses to aggressively peek and actually gets none on the aggressive peek. The tripwire gets found, and he's trying to back off, but he's in the open, and I think if I were him, I needed to take that aggressive peek. But there's 1 player left. It's Nathan on site. Whiffing. Oh. And it's a heartbreaker.
Shut up and let me work.
They get the defuse and picks up a free Phantom. And this is looking dire for Cloyster. At least they have money to buy this round.
Let's have some fun. Flash out! Blasting!
Ooh, Ryan almost dies there, but he's still alive. Mandy gets a pick on short on Nathan. Michael trades back on Hobby, and they have access to B site. And this time they're faster about it. They get the bomb down. 2 hands gets a pick on Ryan, and it's a 4v3. And this team has really struggled with clutching though, as Michael gets shot in the back with no one watching his connector. Sopa gets 1. Daniel gets another. It's a 2v2, 1v2, and it's all up to Tim, who can't get the second. And that's the round, bringing it to 11-9.
Not enough fuel. Toxin screen down.
Clutches have been a really big bane for this team. They get the plant, but they can't post plant.
Getting all choppy.
Okay. One down. Michael gets one in garage. Nathan wins the peak against Daniel Long. Nathan's busted onto site, and he's gonna look for the plant here. And again, it's a 4-on-3 post plant. We've seen this before. Can they do better? It's planted for long. Somebody has to go long. And one man will stay on site. Sopa, who's gonna get his angles peak. But he slides peek to trade, which is a very good trade here. And another one's in there, and he's gotta know. Oh, one's behind the wall, he knows. And he's not looking at the right angle here. His team has him from long. He doesn't trust his teammates, and because of that, again, it's down to 3v2 now. Oh, Nathan. That rocket is big. Michael sweeps out. And he's gonna try to stick, but he can't stick it out. And Michael wins the clutch. And Michael and Nathan are the ones here that are clutching out every round. They have the experience and they understand, like, hey, how to play these fights slower, how to be smarter about where they hold angles, but we need to make sure their teammates are on that page too. Sopa there didn't need a peek that side. He had teammates long watching that for him, but he didn't trust them. And because he didn't trust them, he got dunked by a guy coming out of the garage that he also knew was there. Oh, and Michael gets shut down straight through the garage. Ryan with the op. They didn't see it coming, but here's the B push. Two hands on side, jumping on box. Gets one.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, and he just has to hide from this. Hope the Sova doesn't suss him out. And he's almost walked into it. Instead, he takes the peek. Oh, he misses the knives. Gets only a few. Oh, but he still gets it. And now Nathan in garage. But Manny gets two. Manny gets two with two hands with 8 HP in a dream.
Over. You're dead.
Oh, and he gets impatient. He could have held that peak. Oh, she's dazed.
Oh,
And that's the series.
that's the final.
GG.
Gee.
And your champions. What is it? Team ARCANINE? Looks like that's the best Pokemon. It's a lie, by the way. Closest best Pokemon.
Not boo on the actual. On the
And Shima. Goodbye.